Hello and welcome back to the Wandering Nobles. In between episodes it's been suggested that we get siege weapons. Now, that's a very odd term because it didn't sound like elephants to me, but I looked into it and I think it's elephants. If we have a look here at elephants currently are giving us 0.1 siege. So I think that an elephant is a siege weapon, right? I mean, makes sense to me. No, they're suggesting that we get some of these siege weapons that are 4 times as effective. Well, actually, they're 6 times as effective. Well, actually, never mind, they're 4 times as effective because this is actually only giving an extra 0.06 per day, which is actually nothing now that I look at it. But anyway, they're 4 times as effective as these guys at sieging, and therefore it would allow us to do sieges quicker. What's the benefit of doing sieges quicker? Well, in our case, because we're attacking lots of single places, our main benefit is if these single places happen to have an ally, say like these guys who have an ally over here, we could finish the siege on their lands before the ally makes it to us, and we can win because they only have a single thing for us to siege. It does make a level of sense. However, I haven't gone crazy yet. We do have enough money for more elephants, so I'm going to buy another lot of elephants. I will also buy another siege unit just for you. There we go. Right, so now we have elephants and a small number of siege units. Actually, are trebuchets our best siege unit? Better to look in here, right? Yeah, they are our best siege unit. Okay. Oh wait, no, Bombards are. Oh, I shouldn't have bought that trebuchet. I should have bought Bombards. Okay. No, we do have the top level, so we should get rid of our trebuchets actually and buy Bombards. Okay, maybe after we get a stack of elephants. Right. Anyway, now that I've been completely distracted by elephant talk, what is our plan this time? Well, I guess it's kind of the same plan we've had on the other times. It's just expand. We don't really have anything else we can do because our main goal would be to take our liege's title, right? But our liege is not weaker than us, so that's not going to work. However, what we should also do is, because last time we finished off by getting a claim on our liege's title, is we should create a faction, because then we can start grabbing people into the faction. Currently people want to put this guy in charge. No. Wait, what land does he hold? He holds this land. Maybe we should focus on taking his land to reduce the amount of people in his faction. But I want to make my own faction, my own claimant faction, for us to be in charge of the kingdom. This also gives us a rough idea of how strong it is. So currently it's 52%, which means it is less than half the strength of the other faction down here, which isn't great. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to unpause, we'll wait a little bit, and then we'll see whether those numbers actually stay, and see whether anyone joins us naturally. In the meantime, we should probably start fabricating on, or already fabricating on Shortcut. Fantastic. Well, that's good then. Right, past me pretty much got us going. Okay, so at the end of this month here, we should have actual troop numbers and calculations done correctly. Let's have a look. So, we are actually even weaker. We're at 45%, so I hadn't calculated our liege's strength correctly. And then on this one, they're at 99%. So we're actually pretty much like half their strength, which is, yeah, not great. They can currently send an ultimatum though, which is interesting. So, yeah. Any members willing to join? Nobody can be forced to join. Is this it for fellow people here? Interesting. I guess because everyone else is in the other faction, right? Oh no, they're in the other faction. And then this person can't join because they're leading the faction? That's probably the case. Yeah. So if I can get hooks on these guys, I can force them into my faction, potentially. Just trying to figure out how I could even get hooks on these guys. I guess I'd have to go down maybe a, like an intrigue path. Although they currently don't like our liege, which is interesting. The interesting thing about them not liking our liege is that they might be willing to join our faction if this faction stops existing. So, there's something to think about. Also, if that faction fires, we could then potentially fire our own faction on top of it. And then our liege would lose their strength and our strength, which would be good. So, It's worth keeping there just so we get a rough idea of strengths. Ah, we have a new rival. Well, that's not good. We also have a grandson, which is good. The problem with this guy being our rival is he's not paying me any tax anymore. Can I send you a gift? Yeah, I can, but it's not going to get you where you need to go. I need to start swaying this guy. Okay, well, not ideal. Do I have somebody better? I do. Well, you know what? Guess what? You're fired. You don't like me? You stop paying me money? You're now fired. Now you'll pay me money. Good. Fantastic. Right, carrying on. What's this one? This one is trained for a tournament. Don't need to worry about that. We have 2 granddaughters. One of them got a good trait, which is cool. Not going to go to a grand tournament. Not going to train for a tournament. I think this is all mostly okay. Okay. We also have 5,000 troops now, which is kind of cool. So we're at 52%. These guys have actually dropped down in strength. Oh, because one of the member... Wait, no, that's us. No, one of the members of their one did leave, which is interesting. Is that because somebody's opinion of our liege went up? Just seeing who's in what. Yeah, it could be because of this guy, but I don't know. Anyway, it's fine. Right. Yes, I'll get my claim. Thank you. Also, what I should be doing is I should have my marshal increasing control in any of the new territory that we have. Like this bit of new territory. Because then, we can make the most out of it. Right. That's fine. We still know that children lack guardians, which is okay. These guys have no allies. They have some money, which means they're going to hire mercenaries. But we have elephants, and they're in plains, which is ideal. Well, not as ideal as it could be. It's not jungle, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Right, we're going to go here. We're going to raise our troops. They look like they're going to get to us first. We will hire mercenaries. They have hired mercenaries themselves. Okay, so we're going to hire a few mercenaries just to bulk up our... I don't actually have the money for it. Let's see what they got. So they have archers. So archers will counter elephant cavalry, specifically. Okay. The pikemen, who also counter elephant cavalry. Horsemen who counter archers. So we might actually be in a situation where we're not in an ideal spot. Are you a different religion? Nope, same religion. Okay, so that's not going to help us. So how are we going to solve this problem? I mean, our archers counter elephant cavalry. I just noticed, by the way, that our archers only counter elephant cavalry, which is not actually that good. We should probably get some men-at-arms that don't just counter elephant cavalry, like ones that counter the people who are countering our elephants. So maybe light horsemen would be good just to do that. But anyway, we're where we are now. Elephants are still pretty good, even if you reduce their stats, though, quite a lot. Could call in our ally. It only cost me 10 prestige to call in our ally. Yeah, let's call them in then, because it's only 10 prestige. Then, mercenaries-wise, we could hire some of these guys. We got anyone who's good against archers. You guys are good against spearmen. That's okay. We could get the Afghan band of Ghazna here. That would give us a bunch of light horsemen, which is exactly what I'm after. Cost me a pile of money, but I'm going to do it anyway, because I think we need to. Right. Then in terms of leader, our guy with 25 seems like the best leader. I don't know what it's sorted by. Well, it's sorted by commander traits, not commander skill. It used to be skill. I don't know why that's got traits at the top as its default sort. Anyway, there we go. That's better. I think we're going to win that fight if we attack. Let's do it. Excellent. Now, ideally what they do is they move. However, they're not moving. As in, they move to go and siege our land. But as they're not doing that, I'm a little worried. But let's see. So, immediately you can see elephants are weakened due to pikes and pikemen. Actually, it's only minus 10%. Oh, no, it's only 10% damage. Oh, wow. Our archers are being countered, so they're doing 70% damage. These guys are being countered, so they're doing 52% damage. However, the crossbowmen are doing a lot less. And the light footmen are doing a lot less due to being countered by the elephants. Yeah, although they're doing 90% damage, so they're not being countered as much as you would think they would be. We do also have more troops. We have a better leader as well, which is going to help us out. And these guys are still pretty good. Right. Let's go. Also, apologies if you can occasionally hear knocking. I'm going to try and edit some of it out, but yeah, people are working on the roof as I'm doing this, which is yeah, not super easy to deal with. Let's get vassal levy contribution. That's actually going to be really useful for increasing our effective I'm trying to think of the right way of putting it. Increasing our like our visual strength. Basically increasing this number up here, our total soldiers, because that is important in this. It's not as important as it used to be, because it used to be that this number was all that mattered in these things, and it didn't really matter how strong your troops were. I believe they've changed that now. But more troops that you have still is going to push your military power up, which is then going to make it easier to trigger factions. Anyway, we defeated their army. Yeah, elephants still killed 500. We got 7 of our elephants though, which is not ideal. Right, now we siege for 6 months. Okay, cool. We've discovered rightful ownership. What is rightful ownership? Okay, it lowers Casus Belli cost a little bit. Lowers title creation cost a little bit. Okay, doesn't really do anything, would be my other way of putting it. We have a faction against us, a liberty faction. Oh. People are very unhappy, mainly at the fact that they are not attracted to us. Ah. Well, I mean, there's not really a lot I can do about that, is there? Right, child of my dynasty. Granddaughter. Leifweld died in Ulster, which now means that the province of Ulster is passed to his brother. Seixrith? Something like that? Anyway, it's passed down that one, and that's the line I'll follow, because I'll follow main title on this one. There we go. So, that is over here, somewhere. Sorry, here. That's fine. Right, back down this way. What's this? Betrothed can marry. Okay, this seems like something I would have set up. Right, cool. And now we get to the sieging, where hopefully we'll make our money back for the mercenaries. That's the hope. Our ally also got here, which is great. Okay. We got 171 from the siege. It's incredible. I want this army to attack me. I want to capture people. There we go. We captured some people. Anyone worth money? You are. You're worth 25. We'll take our 25. That now means that we're positive on money, and then we'll enforce our demands. At which point I will grant this to a noble of Punjabi culture, which is great. And I will disband our armies. Wonderful. So we're a little bit stronger now. That's fine. Right. 2 prisoners. You. 10 gold. I'll take it. You. 100 gold. Wonderful. Works perfectly for me. Right. And now we've effectively paid for our mercenaries in those couple of bits there. We still have the mercenaries as well, actually. We can still use them in other wars for another 2 years, if we wanted to. Let's get you fabricating a claim on... maybe on this guy to get him out. Yeah, I want him out of factions. So let's do that. Or I want his faction to disappear, because then these two could join my faction, basically. That I think would work well, if we can make it happen. Right, extort subjects. Sure, I mean, if they're going to be disloyal anyway, I'll extort them. Direct vassal opinion -10. Or tyranny. Yeah, I looked at this one previously. This is actually a very stupid one, right? You can get 605, extort vassals for 5 years, lowering their vassal opinion by 10, and then you lose dread. But what you can also do is you can just take 10 tyranny, which gives you more dread and more money, and tyranny burns off quicker than this 5-year thing. Like, it burns off within about 2 years. So, like, in pretty much every circumstance, this is better. I guess the logic for why this wouldn't be better is if you weren't burning Or like, if you already had a lot of tyranny, maybe this would seem better because then you're not adding to your debt, right? This goes away in 5 years no matter what, right? So you could still be burning off tyranny for other things while this is burning off. But if you have no tyranny, which I believe is our current situation, yeah, no tyranny, then this is almost always your best option if you want the money, which we do. Right, who am I swaying? I'm swaying the person who used to be our, or used to hold this position but no longer does. Okay. Any vassals I can get out of this war? Who are you? Some random person in my faction? I could just, yeah, I could just expel him. Sure, I'm gonna expel you. Because, I mean, what are you doing in my faction? Okay, and you're a powerful vassal who's not on the council. Can I put you on the council? No, not unless I can put you in as Chancellor, which I could maybe do. I could also switch you onto domestic affairs now that our prestige is kind of fixed. Yeah, maybe I'll switch you onto domestic affairs, just increase direct vassal opinion. Also gives us nice tyranny loss, which will be useful. Okay. No other powerful vassals in this faction. It's actually not strong enough to fire anymore either. So yeah, let's do that. Oh, and he immediately left because I expelled him. Nice. Well, that works for me. Okay. Huge piles of cash. I'm going to use my huge piles of cash to get our elephants up to max size. Then I'm going to destroy our trebuchets and buy ourselves some bombards. Now, I could have kept my trebuchets, I suppose, and then bought up our bombards separately, but I just want to make sure that I keep buying the correct stuff. So, these are going to go here. I haven't forgotten about our elephant plan. I haven't forgotten about it at all. May still have more elephants, but it was a good suggestion to get these things, so we might as well. Right, and that'll make sieging better. Nice. Okay. So you're fabricating a claim in 6 months. How are the Mongols doing? They're losing wars over in Carpathia this time, but they are winning a Khazaria one. They're also defending against a holy war that they're losing. Okay, so they might grab a ton of land, but not all of the land. New child of my dynasty. Great-granddaughter is Amazonian. Wonderful. Liege is converting Kabul. Is that good? No. Wait. No, our liege is our religion, no. So our liege is not converting Kabul. Nobody is converting Kabul. Wait a second. It says this person's converting Kabul to this religion, which it already is. This is just... I don't know what this is meant to show, but this is just incorrect. Maybe it means he's converting his own land? No? I have no idea what this means. I think it means my liege is converting a bit of land that I hold, maybe? No, every single piece of land I hold is my faith. And is, by extension, my liege's faith. Yeah, I don't know what this is meant to show. This is just incorrect. Nothing about this is correct. You're not converting it because it's already the same faith, I think. Yeah. Vashonite, and then if we scroll out... Or, sorry, Vashnavite. Sorry. Vashnavite, and then ours is the same. Yeah. Or Navitite? No, Navite? Vashnavite. Yeah. I really should learn how to say these these before I just take a stab in the dark. But anyway, that's just... It is not true. Collapse of an empire? With the passing of Emperor Temujin, several successors have claimed the position of Great Khan. With none of them recognizing the others, we're finally seeing the end of the Mongols, a unified empire. They may not be weak, but they no longer stand united behind a single universal ruler. Who had us outliving Temujin? Because I didn't. I did not at all. Ah, so we have the Ilkhanate, the Golden Horde, Shagtai, and Orji. Origin? Yeah. Anyway. Wow. Yeah, they hold a lot of land. And they're all independent, and they're all going to be declaring their own wars, and it's going to be crazy. But yeah, not the Byzantines over here have a lot. Oh, we also have this Khanate over here. Just that appears to just hold Sicily. Okay. Yeah. Lots of very interesting things that might happen in the world. Okay. Cool. Oh, and the Black Horde down here. Wow. So there's yet another one. So we're actually surrounded by 3 of them. Like our small nation here. Which we don't even control all of. But, yeah. Lots of opportunities for them to attack us. Liege has entered a regency. Due to traveling abroad. Oh, probably for a wedding? I assume if it's traveling abroad? Okay. We still have our faction. Nobody is joining the faction we created. Oh, actually, no. Basically, nobody's in his faction except his ally as well. Interesting. Arrange betrothal between our grandson and our granddaughter. Oh no, between his grandson and my granddaughter. I decline. She is instead going to marry matrilineally the person with the highest prowess, who doesn't look crazy. So we'll go for this one. Right. Let's go. Okay. More piles of cash here, which we could potentially use to buy more cannons. But before we do that, do I want all of the Raj of Gandhara? No, because I already control the rest of it. Right. Now, do I want to declare war on these guys? They got 2,000. Their allies have 2,600. They have no money. These guys have almost no money. Yes, I 100% want this one. Apparently one of my vassals already had a claim. That's okay. I'm going to press my claim. Because I want to. Then we're going to set up a rally point here. Raise our troops. And then we're going to go over there. Wonderful. Beat them up. We got the best leader in charge. Yep, now it's sorting by commander skill again, which is nice. We do have the best leader in charge. Ooh, it's not sure we're going to win. Let's stop here then. Let's call in our ally. Cool. And then let's maybe head around. Yeah, maybe I can head to their title instead and try and get them to fight us in their allies' title. Yeah, let's do this. So we're going to start sieging their allies' land. Maybe we'll try and split them up that way. I called him my ally, right? Yeah. And then my grandson can marry. Let's go with some of all skills. Let's go for inheritable traits. Let's see what we're at. Yeah, she looks like a good person to marry. Quick will be quite useful to have, so we'll do that. Right. Neighboring ruler won a war. There's the Ilkhanate one against these guys. A vassalization war. Okay. Well, they're expanding still. Good to see for them. Where's our ally? I'm sure I called in an ally, right? Oh, they're making their way up by boat. I see. That's fine. Well, we're gonna have sieged this down by the time they get here. Which will be lovely. So that's fine. Clear that out. We've got 86 gold from that siege. Now we have a few more troops. Now I'm going to attack in. Let's see how this goes. You guys going to join? Oh, yeah, just a little bit too late. These guys got to claim my title. They're going to join in 10 days. Hopefully we're okay in 10 days. We are not okay in 10 days. They needed us to join immediately, as they were before that. Oh, wait, somebody has declared a war on our liege. He's being attacked by Duchess Rudrani. Okay, the Black Horde. For what? For that title. Okay. Allied combatants were slain, legitimacy was lost, but we increased control somewhere. Okay, cool. Let's switch you on to train commanders. Clear this out. I can pardon my son. Sure, I pardon you. Right. We're making our way back along here. First son done. My rival was killed. That's fine. Okay. Daughter can marry. You're going to marry by prowess, matrilineally. Whoever has the highest, which is going to be Tai Tai. Do that. We can also raise some more troops. We might as well raise them at the destination here. There we go. Because these will be, well, that'll be knights that we've now got. Double check that that's everyone I can raise. I think I might have 2 knights, which is why I was doing that. Can't clear this. There we go. Now I can. Nope, still only had 1 knight. That's okay. Time for treatment. Too late for caution. Greatly reduced disease symptoms and increased his physician trait. He's getting better at it from constantly doing it. That's cool. We have a mental break. Do I want to be... do I want to have Hashishiya? Potentially. Yes, because I would still be within a multiple of 6 for my stewardship. So I'd be within the same multiple, so yes, I will do that. Because I don't care about losing stewardship as long as we end up with the same amount of land at the end of it. Even better commander now. We can now reinforce our troops here. I should probably... yeah, I should probably, 1, check the accolades, see if any of our new people are eligible, which they are. Wonderful. And then I should probably hire some mercenaries for this war. What were they working with? A lot of heavy infantry. Okay. They do have those guys as well, though. Do elephants counter heavy infantry? I get the feeling that they do. What do you counter? Heavy infantry. Yeah, so we want stuff that counters their archers again. Because we want the ability to have the elephants be effective. Okay. Neighboring ruler lost war. The Ilkhanate has lost a holy war. Ah, but I think that was the one they inherited. Oh no, that's for Slavonia, so maybe not the one they inherited. Oh, Pannonia is like large. Okay, cool. Back over here. Neighboring ruler lost a war. They've lost the holy war for the kingdom of Syria to Aquitaine. Wait a second. Yep, Aquitaine does hold Syria now. Aquitaine is absolutely massive. Okay. I think we could hire some mercenaries. Oh, we already have some mercenaries, I just realized, for that previous fight. Yeah, we'll accept this marriage going through. That's okay. It's one that we set up. How long have we got on these guys? 6 months. Cool, cool, cool. So we'll be quick about it. Let's raise some more mercenaries here then. Maybe I could get some of these guys for myself. Some things that would counter their spearmen. That seems sensible to me. Yeah. See if either of them have an incredible leader. Not really. I'll hire these guys then. Let's merge. Then I'm going to head here and here. So we're letting the AI know what my plan is ahead of time. So they're locked in. They're now joining me, which is good. 11 days, 8 days, so there's only a 3-day difference. We have... Okay, they cancelled their movement in here. I was going to say we have more troops and there's only a 3-day difference. That'll be good, but no, it's not. I hate the AI sometimes. Where you're like, I'm committed. And then they go, I'm not. And then they leave. It's like, why didn't it work? Well, perhaps because we didn't attack at the same time. So if we did, then they would lose more troops up front, and then we would have more chance of winning, wouldn't we? Anyway. Head back along here. We really do need to win a battle here at some point. Could chuck ourselves in again. New stewardship perk. Yeah, lowers our monthly tyranny. That sounds good. Okay. We need a new marshal. That's going to be you. Fantastic. Right. Then we also need potentially even more mercenaries. It might be the solution. Just even more mercenaries. Do we... did the previous lot disappear? Yes, we did lose some of the previous lot as well. We could rehire them. If we wanted to. Could also just hire more and more of these guys. You got hills stuff? Lowers enemy defensive advantage by 50%. That might be worth it, actually. How much are they getting from hills? Hills are giving them 5. Probably isn't worth it, actually, then. Could just grab a huge pile of troops. Could grab more elephants. Now that's interesting. They won't be very good, but we could grab them. Armored horsemen. Are they bad in hills? Yep, in hills damage down. Hills damage up for these guys. I spend 700 on these guys. Let's merge. We already have something that lowers enemy defensive advantage by 50%. That is actually worth more than these guys. Let's wait for our allies to join. Okay, then I'm going to move in here. Wait for... No, I need to move in. Wait for them to commit to their new role. Okay, never mind. They can't commit. That's fine. They're going to join us. We have more troops now. We're getting reinforcements. It's very even. We're about as even as we could be. We are winning. We are winning. We are winning. We are winning. Somehow. It must be the elephants. Is there any way of seeing who's currently alive? I don't know if there's a way of seeing what troops are currently... Oh, there we go. Elephants are still alive. There we go. So we got 96 elephants. They have some house guard. So we are actually winning due to the elephants. Okay, we got them to leave, which is good. 8 months in the siege. Now we just have to siege it and hold it. Okay. We've already broken through the walls. Let's make sure we have a siege leader in charge, actually. We probably have one. We do. Wonderful. How long is an assault? 48 days. Okay. They're still retreating right now, so that's fine. We'll keep going through these siege events as quickly as we can. Large breach. That's nice. Now we're down to 5 months. Our wife died. She was not stat wife, I think, so we should be fine. Neighboring rulers are winning wars. We'll check how all of this looks at the end. Gift from above. Keep the diseased corpse away from me. Yes. Definitely. Okay, 4 months left. Don't see either of the enemies getting back here in time. Let's go 5 months. Okay. If they get close enough, I'll think about assaulting the fort. I think we're okay, actually. Yes. We are exactly okay. Do I have anyone I can ransom? Probably. Let's hit the ransom button. Ransom everyone that we can. We can still peace out at any time. Yeah. Just wanted to get whatever I could. And now I'm just going to enforce demands. Right. Disband. Legitimacy went up due to winning. Prisoners, some of them probably got released automatically, unfortunately, but that's okay. This new piece of land can be granted to a Punjabi noble. Wonderful. We have now... Oh, we've got one of these to send through. That's fine. Yes. Okay, so there's disease up here, which isn't actually where my capital is, but it is close enough that it's telling us about it. Okay. More ransoms accepted. Cool. We only got hooks for most of these ones, but we got some money. Yeah, none of the hooks are from people who have money, which makes sense. Family members can get married, and that seems generally pretty good. Okay. Oh, Ilkhanate is falling apart. Shagatai seems to be okay. Golden Horde is okay. Okay. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. I know it's a shorter one, but yes, with construction work going on around me, it's a little distracting. So I'm going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.